once again, adventurers, to Let's Play Robotics Note to Lead. In the last episode, Gun Build 2 was being shifted from the first Osaki offices back over to the old airport for storage. And, well, on top of that, Fujita showed up with 6 additional monopole motors, just in case they might either be needed either as replacements or as extras. For the Tokyo Expo is fast approaching, and, well, the Robotics Club would definitely need to secure a spot. Now, hopefully things work out, but now it is night time. There isn't anything more sad than gun barrel drifting away from the hearts of children. Kinda would agree with you there. It's because that incident was so public. Nothing you can do about that. Indeed. That's the way it is, thanks to the Committee of 300. People have lost interest in gun barrel. Though Akio is determined. I will never hate it, I promise. Thinking about it, Takaki-kun from our dojo doesn't talk about gun barrel anymore. Even Juna's noticing. Arrived at the hangar. Assembly is finished, liftoff is a go. Liftoff success, so hyped. Well, at least we can do some more testing. Leaving in the middle of the night during the winter, I'm worried my son is turning into a bad boy. That's not it, Fumiko. Ardently, on the slightest. Voicing his complaints again. I'm supposed to go drinking with Ira, but the call isn't connecting. Where is she? Geez, I suspect that she can't use all of Pokécom's features, or maybe she's just ignoring your calls. Nothing in list C, and nothing in list D. There we go. That night. After going home and eating dinner, I head out to resume my search for the last Kimijima Report. While I was wandering around, Sister Centipede hit me with some unexpected intel, resulting in me dropping by Uchigaoka Park and the Community Centre. The second floor of the old community center. I exit the building and click my tongue. Yeah, it goes without saying that, Kimijima wouldn't put 2 reports next to each other. It wouldn't be that easy. What was that info that Sister Centipede gave me? She told me that the AR annotation for Kimijima Report No.1 had vanished. I thought we had acquired Kimijima Report No.1, but then... If that isn't the case, well, if the annotation is still there and now it isn't, that doesn't bode well. Back when I accidentally downloaded Report No.1 to my Pokecom, I made sure to return the original data back to the old community center. And that you did, Kaito. After that, whenever I swung by the park, I checked to make sure that the AR annotation was still there. It remained in place even after the IRUO maintenance last month. But now it's gone, which is a worrying sign. Probably shouldn't have left it there. But then again, hindsight.
Kimijima Report No.1 はパスワードを入力しないとダウンロードできなかったんじゃ?
It's too late to do anything about it now.
その通りです。
Though it is locked by the word hidden hand, but that won't take that long to... I have a bad feeling about this. Sister Centipede answers in her usual mechanical tone. On Christmas Eve, Ivory and Sister Centipede found themselves on the verge of being erased during IUO maintenance. Yet here she is, or at the very least, here Sister Centipede is. Memories still intact. But not Ivory, it seems. Unfortunately, Ivory hasn't appeared a single time since then.
誰がダウンロードしたか当然ゲジネーなら把握してるよね。
You would think so. You would hope so.
はい。レポートナンバー1のオリジナルデータを現在持っているのはイレイさんです。
Zuka? Irei-san. Mizuka Irei. The very same.
待った。水香さんはポケコンを持ってなかったはずだ。
She wouldn't. If it weren't for a certain advisor by the name of Michi.
どうやって AR アノテーションを見てパスワードを打ち込んだ?
That is true. You would think that, she wouldn't bother to care to know about using IUO and stuff like that. Let alone,
少なくとも今日パスワードを入力した時のイレイさんはポケコンを所持していました。
But then again, she would know who Ko Kimijima was by association of Misaki.
前みたいにミッチーから借りたか。
Looks like she can't let it alone after all. I attempt to call him, but after he answers in a drunken stupor, I immediately hang up. Of course. Looks like that's not the case.
家族に借りた可能性、新しく買った可能性、実はずっと持っていたけど誰にも教えなかった可能性。いろいろあるな。
Yeah, it's not impossible.
で、ヒルンハンドってパスワードを水香さんに教えたのは誰?
that's the question. Unless she knew firsthand, of course. But then that would raise even more questions. Back when I asked her about the reports a while ago, I know I didn't leak the password, or at least I don't think I did.
不明です。少なくともゲジネーはイレイさんに対し情報提供をした記録はありません。
So Irie didn't give it to her.
愛理については不明。10年以上前からイレイさんと愛理とは接触があったようですので、その時に聞いた可能性はあります。
Or maybe I was, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Irie did tell
なる
her.
ほど、そっちか。
Or it could have been Ko himself.
ただしイレイさんはこれまでにも君島レポートナンバー1のパスワード入力を試みており、
Multiple times. That's strange.
その数は計36回となります。
Why 36?
36回入力して35回は失敗したってこと？
はい、そのことを考えると自力で解析したと見るのも妥当かと。
Quite the intuition you have there, Mizuka. So she discerned the password on her own. When I first asked Mizuka-san about Irie, she already knew about the Kimijima reports. She also didn't seem too fond of Irie. And yet she has obtained report number 1 and accessed it. When I was attempting when I was attempting surf last month, Mizuka-san never once spoke to Irie, I think. But she did talk to her, not while you were there, Kaito. Not while you were surfing either. They both said that they met each other in the past. How are they connected? You already have the answer, Kaito. That's when I realize. Mizune. Her face appeared in the back of my mind, leaving me stunned. But up until now, Mizuka had deliberately avoided delving into the lives of Ko Kimijima and Misaki Zanomiya. Yeah, Mizune and Mizuka-san are best friends. Akio and I can barely get in touch with Mizune, but she still goes out of her way to talk to Mizuka-san. But who cares? Why am I associating Mizune with any of this? Because she's connected? Am I actually suspicious of her? You should be.
いや、疑ってるって何を疑うわけ？
The fact that she warned you against delving into the Kimijima reports the last time? A few possibilities come to mind, but they're also unrealistic that I can't help but laugh. You won't be laughing when one of them turns out to be true, Kaito.
何にせよ、水香さんと話す必要があるな。
Well, it's already past 10 at night, so the store is closed. There's likely no point in calling either. I don't know any other way to contact Mizuka-san directly, so I have no choice but to see her tomorrow. So I have no choice but to see her tomorrow directly. I just hope she's there. She won't be too pleased. Not at all. I exit the store and can't help but sigh. Before we get into that, more Twippo. Test operation again today. Huh? Where'd Kai go? He was just here. Disappearing act. Some tweeps from Frau. Hey, I just found an illustration of Tanegashima and Yakushima personified, and what is this? Popular Yakushima has World Heritage branded on its bottom, and jealous Tanegashima goes on the attack. They really get me. Yahoo! Ugh, people and their anthropomorphic personifications. But Yakushima is tsundere, right? I get it. They're gonna cuddle with Tanegashima. Guess you mean me. Tanegashima gets all flustered. Why? I want to read a thin book about it. Yeah. Moving on. I don't know what's going on, but come to the hangar. Testing's about to begin. With 3 N's. I was getting heated up, but club activities got in my way. War punch. So sad. It's almost graduation. I didn't think I'd be operating a robot around this time, but this feels right. Yeah, Juno's come a long way. Getting over it is important. Maybe you are becoming one of us. She already is, Kaito. Meanwhile, hello from Space Candy. We are stepping up production of the scheduled rocket launch date. Yeah, there was no way that Sumio wasn't going to get in on the action. Rocket launch schedule made by Aerosphere Company in America. Unlike the H-2A rocket, this one is quite simple and will only take a month to complete. Aerospace Company also referenced the H-2A rocket's measurement, so the size of the launch pad is almost exactly the same. And nothing else. Back to the matter of Mizuka. Mizuka-san wasn't there. My mother was at the register and told me that she went out for the day. Maybe she couldn't let sleeping dogs lie anymore. Asked her if there's any way to get in touch with her, but got a nope for my troubles. I guess she's been keeping a Pokecall a secret from her folks too. Mizuka-san, what exactly are you trying to do? Are you just curious about the Kimijima reports and trying to collect them like me? That would be the best case scenario. But something in my intuition tells me otherwise. It reminds me. Back when I asked her to coach me at surfing, she said something kind of strange when we finished.
あんまり妙なことに首突っ込むんじゃないよ。取り返しがつかないことになる前に引くことを覚えな。一人で抱え込むなんてもってのほかだ。でないと戻れなくなる。
Mizuka-san knew that I was searching for the Kimijima reports. Yet she took report number 1 without saying a word to me. Is she hiding something? She's hiding many things, but she might eventually come to realize that running away from the truth isn't exactly a good idea after all. But again, I ask you for you to tread carefully. If they learn you are reading this, your life becomes forfeit. I think back on the warning in Kimijima Report No. 6 and shudder. I can't help but check my surroundings. It's then that I realize my throat is parched. I open the fruit sour melon I just bought and gobble it down. I'm overthinking this. This sort of paranoia is common for hardcore conspiracy theorists. Yet, a little paranoia isn't a bad thing. I want to believe that, but I can't. The contents of the Kimijima Report are no conspiracy theory. Given the events that occurred over the last half a year, I know it's all true. If I keep telling myself it's just paranoia, I'll trip up trying to escape reality, and there'll be no turning back. I know it. But either way, I want to know where Mizuka-san is. Not knowing is making me feel extremely uncomfortable, irritated even. I should probably give up on going to club today. Akia will be upset. These are important matters too. I doubt it's going to happen, but there's still a chance I could be attacked by someone. Which means I should search for Report No. 7 on my own. If I run around the island, I might bump into Mizuka-san as well. Maybe. I've no clue where the last report is. We just have to keep searching. I'm just gonna have to wander about and hope I get lucky. It can't be denied that the AI annotation is located somewhere on the island. Interesting. We actually have quite a few places. Well, so far we've got Nagahama Coast, the old hotel where Frau is, Churo Tanegashima High, Minametane Central Athletic Park. Those are 4 locations. Hamada Beach, the General Hospital, Hase Tenbo Park, Uchigoka Park, Science Museum, Cape Kadokura, Otatsumetsu Rocks, Ko's House, nothing way up north, so that's good. Nishino Omote. We're going by the fact that, thing that no 2 reports are ever in the same place. I think we can check a lot of these off our list. I think we can check off Frau's house, Churo High. There is something else. Oh no, that's the general store as well. We can also check that off our list. I'm pretty sure it's not there. Haven't I been? There's the Space Science Museum. I'm pretty sure that Cape Kadokura has already been checked off. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to go to Harima Beach, but I guess we're going. That was a... Amada Swimming Beach, where we found... yeah. We've already found a report here. We don't need to find one. That's, yeah, that's already been dealt with. Actually, we'll, it's on a hunch to go to Cape Katakura, but I'm pretty sure we... Does this Cape Katakura? Could the Kimijima Report be here? I actually, no, I don't think we've been here. I don't think we've been here at all. Yeah, it was on the back of my mind. Anyway, we've got some Twipo notifications. Hakio's upset as usual. Kai, ditching at a time like this. I'll make Jun the official operator if this continues. Once upon a time, Kaito would gladly have accepted that offer, Hakio. Rather than being mad at me ditching, you should compliment Jun-chan's progress. True that. Getting used to operating. At least I'm no longer nervous, and Model 2-chan might be kind of cute. Am I the only one who thinks this? I'll see you later on that one. Ah, message from Fujita. I guess I'll go take a look at the robot tomorrow since it's here at the old airport. As an ex-member of NASDA, it felt awkward showing my face at TNSC. And nothing in either of these. But now the important thing, finding the report. Now there are a number of locations here. Let's see, picnic table, and a bench. Anything that could resemble a power mark. Just making sure. No such obvious power marks to be found. Well, the only other thing here is the giant is this giant shrine here. Oh yeah, Misaki Shrine. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Yes, the enshrined deity is called Okunushi no Mikoto, Urori no Mikoto. But it's called the Misaki Shrine. Well, it would be fitting symbolism indeed if the final report was here. Well, it's not technically a report. It's, yeah. But if it is here, I wonder. Anyway, couldn't hurt to, try and get a closer look at this, monumental shrine. And what do you know? I just, I think we lucked out. Kaito. We actually lucked out. Yeah, I just came here on a whim, on a hunch, and lo and behold, holy shit, we found it. After getting momentarily sidetracked at Hamada Beach. There it is, Kaito. The power mark. The final Kimijima Report. I just need to take a moment, because once we access this report, Kaito Yashio, I get the feeling that all bets are going to be off. Yeah, because once we access this report, well, this annotation, there'll be no turning back. No putting this genie back in the bottle. Yeah. In other words, there will be consequences once we access this, which will then, if Ko's work is correct, should distribute the 6 other Kimijima reports to various media organizations and to Pokecoms around the world. But if we don't do it, then the Committee of 300's experiments and twisted machinations will just continue on as planned, and everyone will have their head in the sand by the time the tragedy gets worse. We've already come this far, Kaito. Here goes nothing. Let's do this. Report number 7. Acquired. Kimijima Report number 7. At the Misaki Shrine. Clever, Ko. Very clever. The final report. So this is where he hid it. There's a small park in Cape Katakura with a monument commemorating the arrival of firearms on the island. Way in the back is an old gate and an unintended shrine. There's a viewing platform built for tourists, but there's not much to see, so the foot traffic is low.
これが7つ目。
Yes, indeed. I didn't think I'd find it today. Neither did I, but there it is. We have it.
君島レポートナンバー7のダウンロードを開始します。
User access approval confirmed. Music to my ears.
待った、
eyes.
ちょっと待った。
Too late. I hurriedly stopped Sister Centipede.
ゲジネ、聞きたいんだけど。この7つ目を解放すれば、その情報は世界に向けて発信される。そうでしょ。
That's what Ko intended. That's what was written at the end of report number 6. Report number 7 is the key to distributing the reports worldwide. This terrifying info that only I have access to on Tanegashima will be spread all over the world via IAUO.
それってどのタイミングで拡散されるわけ？こいつをダウンロードしたら、それとももっと別のタイミング？
ダウンロード後にアプリを起動することでそれが実行されると考えるのが妥当です。
That's normally how it works.
ああ、そう。じゃあ、とりあえずダウンロード開始。
はい。
We have to do this, Kaito. Download complete. Achievement unlocked. Thank you for finding them all. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon. Now, what should I do? I still haven't really figured that out. We have all 7 at long last. I did lots of pondering over it, but I still haven't found an answer yet. Kimijima Report number 7 is in my hands right now. Is it okay? Is it really okay to release this stuff to the public? As I said before, Kaito, there will be consequences either way. Do or don't, there will be consequences. Like the report said, once the ball starts rolling though, there's no stopping it. The info will take on a life of its own. Billions of people will read it, and it'll be analyzed from every angle imaginable. It take no time at all for people to figure out that I'm the source. People around the world hold different values. For every grateful person, there'll be someone who condemns me for the chaos. That's tragically just how human beings are, Kaito Yashio. If I distribute the files right now, I doubt the expo will go untouched. We might not get to go.
アキちゃんに怒られちゃう
Indeed, but you have to remember the Committee of 300's timetable. A solar storm is expected in 2020. And I have every reason to believe that that solar storm will come sooner rather than later. Maybe I should have quit the Robotics Club. But this is Akio we're talking about. She'd never accept that. Crap, I'm going in circles once again. I'm not even remotely prepared for this right now. There's too much I'd have to throw away if I release this to the public, especially your precious gaming on Kill Ballad, above all things. But I'm also not going to come to an answer by just sitting here. If another solar storm arrived and wide-scale terrorism broke out because I took my time, I don't think I could live with the regret.
君島こうもやってくれるよ
It's not his fault, Kaito.
厄介な役目を俺に押し付けてくれちゃって
Well, someone had to do it, because Ko is dead. Oh
悩む
dear.
必要なんてないさ。
God damn it, Mizuka. The sudden voice coming from behind me nearly gave me a heart attack. I turn around to face the voice. And appearing from the shade of the trees is the very person I tried to see this morning.
水香さん
I think I can understand your intentions, Mizuka, even if Kaito doesn't. When did she get there? She's probably been following you the whole time. The cape hasn't been maintained properly for at least 7 to 8 years, so the trees are overgrown and full of blind spots. That's why if she really wanted to hide from me, I never would have noticed her. But that doesn't matter. Everything's fine. House is on fire. Everything's fine. How long has she been hiding there and why? It's as though she knew I'd come here. Indeed. That's impossible, but not really, Kaito. I came here after searching blindly for the last report. It's pure coincidence that I found the Kimijima Report here. You're not wrong there, Kaito. Definitely not. I might not have even come here today. So why is Mizuka-san acting like it's obvious that I'd be here? Because you would have found this place eventually. Or maybe. She wasn't waiting for me. She was following me.
カイ、今すぐ手を引くんだ。
Can't do that, Mizuka. Cannot absolutely do that.
どういうこと？
どうもこうもない。そのままの意味だよ。
You can't bury your head in the sand, Mizuka. As much as you want to protect Misaki, she's already in it as it is. And living in a false reality isn't going to change that.
君島レポートは触れちゃいけない呪いみたいなもんなんだ。
And let the Committee of 300 take over the world? I don't think so. They're more of a danger than he is. Letting them do as they please isn't going to solve anything, Mizuka Ire. As tragic as the consequences for distributing the reports will be, that is nothing compared to what awaits. We're back at the old airport with Juna Daitoko. As she continues to improve controlling Gunbuild 2. But that will wait until next time, adventurers, so when we return, we get to watch Juna Daitoko operate Gunbuild 2. As always, until next we meet.